All right, paragraph 2. Now we're going to get a little bit more detail into Mary. So we just introduced her, but now we're going to tell some more details about her life in paragraph 2. So you'll find in the text, right, information about when she was born, right? But we might want to add a sentence to start off with to introduce her. So we could say Mary Anning was born, and this is a pretty much just very general statement of like when she was born, so your reader knows how long ago this was, so they can know, oh, well, these fossils were discovered a long time ago. This is not modern times. So make sure you have like their birth date and year, and you can find that in the text. And what was her childhood like? So we can tell about, what happened. Think back. Was she a rich girl? Was she a poor girl? What was her upbringing like? So Mary, or we already said Mary, she was, I might say this, life for Mary was, and describe what her life was like. Was it easy for her? Did she have lots of opportunities because her parents were rich, or no? Maybe she, did she have few opportunities because her parents were poor? What was her life like? What was her childhood like? So in the reading, you'll see that that was very important because she was able to overcome a lot of barriers, a lot of hardship in her life. So we want to make sure you answer each question. There's 4 questions here, and when you're giving a writing prompt, you want to make sure you answer each question. Okay. So what was her child like? Maybe it doesn't have to be just one sentence. It could be several sentences. What important things happened to her in her early life? So we could talk about, what happened with her father. We could talk about what she did as a child. As a child, Mary, and this is pretty open-ended. You could pretty much write anything here. You could talk about the relationship with her father. You could talk about how she studied, how she searched for fossils. And then the last question is, what led her to becoming a scientist? So we can just restate it. We could say, what led her to becoming a scientist was, and finish that statement. You might have to go back and look, but think about how she became a scientist. Did she get formal education? Did she go to university? Did she have to borrow books and learn on her own? Did she have lots of people who knew lots of things about her who tutored her? And so that's the information you're going to need there for paragraph 2.